Before we begin, let me introduce to you free recruiting chatbot for your MLM business. Explore how it works with our free microbiome chatbot. Free recruiting system, just copy for your MLM business. Our recruiting system can be adapted for any MLM business. Pause the video, follow the links in the description and discover 2 cool recruiting tools for your MLM business. Hi, my name is Andre Polikin. I joined the Freedom People Network team. Top network marketing leaders from around the world have joined us. They are happy to be part of a friendly team of like-minded people. We create our own rules of the game of life, transforming reality. In this video, Kelly Olson talks about LoveBiome PhytoPower, the best product for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment, it helps a lot to promote our channel. Thank you.
Welcome to Weekly 20, our family meeting every week. I love Weekly 20. And before I even say one more word, I want to give everyone an assignment. And take this seriously. Find one person who is not, that you know is not on this Weekly 20 and invite them and make sure that they are on next week. This is the time every week where we have an opportunity to kind of recalibrate ourselves, to remotivate ourselves, to learn new things, to get information from throughout the world. You know, I was listening to Adam make the announcements about our European meetings and events, our Taiwan meetings and events, our U.S. meetings and events, and thinking, we're just 1 year into this, and look at the leaders that we've attracted. Look at the events and the way that our message is being spread. Sometimes it happens, so subtly or whatever that we don't realize. We don't take an opportunity to really get the perspective of what's going on, and then to project it forward. And that's always the most important thing. To look at where we are today, where we have been, and then to project where we're going to be 6 months, 12 months from now, and then put you in that projection. Where are you going to be 6 months from now, 12 months from now? And so it's this weekly gathering where we kind of, like I say, we recalibrate and reconnect. And so it is so important. We have been committed to this Weekly 20 meeting from the very beginning, and we just think it's so important, so vital, maybe the most important communication tool we have. So remember your assignment. One person who is not on the call today or not on this meeting today, make sure that they are in next week. And if you do that, you'll be happy. You'll be a happy person. Now, I want to talk to you today about plants. As a matter of fact, right behind me, you can see the image that I have in my background. It's our kind of our company ethos, our company code or slogan: "Plant life gives life." And this is what I want to talk to you about today. And I want to focus my discussion with you today about PhytoPower. So let's move on to the next slide. I want to talk to you about the power in PhytoPower. Today is PhytoPower Appreciation Day. Now, I know that everyone on this call loves it. I know that you understand, but I'm going to deepen your understanding of why PhytoPower is the most unique and wonderful product on the market today, and one that you should never go one day without in your life. I want to talk to you about one part of PhytoPower today, the 40 ingredients that deliver the phytonutrient, the nutrient-dense component of PhytoPower. So let's talk about phytonutrients. First of all, let's get really clear in our mind what the difference between phytonutrients and vitamins and minerals. We're all kind of vitamin and mineral conscious, which is good. We've taught for now a year how balanced and healthy microbiome helps us not only absorb nutrients like vitamins and minerals into our body more efficiently, but also that our microbiome is a manufacturing plant for vitamins and a properly diversified and balanced and healthy microbiome actually helps our body manufacture vitamins. And so that's really a great story. Maybe for another day, we'll focus on that. But today, I want to talk about compounds in plants that we cannot manufacture ourselves, that our body does not produce. We have to get them from outside sources. And the only outside source for phytonutrients are plants. And so phytonutrients are natural compounds produced by plants that have impressive and far-reaching benefits on the human body. So let's go to the next slide. There are basically three. There are so many types of phytonutrients that this is a little bit of an interesting story about phytonutrients, because there are basically three main categories: polyphenols, carotenoids, and betalains. However, there are like 8,000 types of polyphenols. And so when we start getting into the variety and type of phytonutrients that come to us from plants, we're talking about thousands of different types of phytonutrients that our bodies can only get from plants. And each one has its own unique properties and characteristics. And so, for instance, under polyphenols, I mentioned there are 8,000 types of polyphenols. The categories under polyphenols are flavonoids, phenolic acids, stilbenoids, lignans that come from grains, flax seeds, sesame seeds, and so forth, and then carotenoids and betalains. Betalains, we'll talk about in just a minute, come from the rich red pigments in beets, for instance, is a good source. So let's go on to the next slide. So it's important to know that there is a reason for color beyond just aesthetics, that it's aesthetically pleasing and it makes our world beautiful, our plate beautiful. Actually, phytonutrients are color sensitive. Color is determined by the phytonutrients in the plants. And so nature, there is a rhyme and reason to why nature is the way it is and why our plate is filled with beautiful greens and purples and reds and golds and yellows. They all refer back to the phytonutrients that are within those plants. So let's go on. So there's a reason for color. And so the idea is that we should be painting our plate, our diet, our life with the colors of the rainbow, because adding color to our life will help you live longer. Sometimes we get kind of focused on, I know that right now it's kind of, modern and sexy or whatever to talk about greens. Everybody's green, greens. Get your greens. Make sure you get your greens. That's only part of what we need, and we'll talk about that today. Go on to the next slide. So adding color helps you live a longer life. Now, phytonutrients specifically are those compounds in plants that strengthen a plant's immune system and protect the plant from disease and environmental harm. And so phytonutrients are the protection, the security system of plants. And each plant is different. Each plant has different needs. And so that's where the different types of phytonutrients have evolved and come into our life. Next slide, please. When humans eat plant foods, phytonutrients that we receive from those plants then protect us. They become part of our protection, our security system, and they protect us from chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, respiratory disease, and the effects of aging, and more and more and more. And so these phytonutrients that we receive from these plants are critical to our maintaining our long-term health, aging properly, staving off the worry and the threat of chronic disease. Okay, next slide. Isn't this great, you guys? Each color provides important health benefits. So it's key that when we talk to people about PhytoPower, that first of all, remember our basic plan of how we approach our business. This first step is to learn our business. And so today we are learning about PhytoPower. We're learning about phytonutrients. Each color provides important health benefits, and no one color is superior to the other. This is why we need a balance of all the colors, and this is why we formulated PhytoPower the way we have, with 4 unique phytonutrient-dense blends: purple, green, red, and yellow gold. And so I think that I said this before, and many of you have heard me. You can read the ingredient panel of your PhytoPower package and do an entire presentation simply from reading the ingredient panel. And this kind of gives you an understanding of why we did what we did. Next slide. So let's talk about each one of these colors. I'll talk about these kind of briefly, and then our weekly 20, at least my part of weekly 20 will be over. But this is designed to help you really understand and get a greater depth of understanding about what is in PhytoPower and why we did what we did. So the 3 primary phytonutrients that we get from red fruits and vegetables, and remember, the red comes from the pigments, and the pigments are made up of these phytonutrients. And so the beautiful red strawberries and peppers and so on and so forth, it's not just their beauty. The red is actually providing those phytonutrients. Lycopene is a key phytonutrient from red fruits and vegetables. Lycopene is important for cardiovascular health, inflammation, detoxing the liver and liver health, and bone health. Quercetin is extremely important for heart and circulatory health, arthritis and diabetes control, blood sugar normalization. Betalains that come from, for instance, a good source of betalains is beets. Betalains are a super antioxidant. They are an incredible agent for detoxing the body. They are an anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer. So now you have a better understanding of red and why red should always be part of your life. 74% of people do not eat enough red. This is such an important, story for us as we talk to people about PhytoPower. 74% of the people that you're talking to, that's 3 out of every 4 people that you talk to, do not eat enough red. So they're not getting enough lycopene, they're not getting enough quercetin, they're not getting enough betalains. Next slide. Purple, beautiful purple phytonutrients. The pigments in purple: blackberries, blueberries, black currants, bilberries, grapes, and so forth. Purple carrots provide these phytonutrients. You've probably heard of some of these. Anthocyanins. They are important for, again, cardiovascular health, cellular protection, cellular aging, and brain function. Resveratrol comes from grapes. I'm sure that you've heard of this as well. Such an important phytonutrient for arthritis, skin inflammation, cognitive health, and cardiovascular health. Phenolic acids in purple fruits and vegetables provide super antioxidant support, detoxification, diabetes support and help, and anti-aging. 76% of people that you meet, 3 out of 4, do not eat enough purple. They're not getting the anthocyanins, resveratrol, and phenolic acids that they need in their body every day, not every week, every single day. Next slide. Green, this stat really surprised me because, green is why everybody's going, oh, you got to get your greens, get your greens, get your greens. But still 69% of people don't eat enough green. And let's face it, human beings just aren't tuned into this. And this is why we have to be tuned into this, because what I'm talking to you about today will lengthen people's lives, will improve their lifestyle, and help them enjoy their life more. The key phytonutrients in green, pigments in fruits and vegetables, lutein and zeaxanthin for eye health, skin health, and cholesterol managing. Sulforaphane is a great anti-inflammatory for joint health, blood pressure, and blood sugar. And isothiocyanates are anti-cancer, anti-carcinogen, anti-aging, anti-fatigue. The green color, associate green with detoxification, with keeping the body's organs and systems cleansed, detoxed, and all of the attendant benefits that go with that. In the green, we see asparagus and kale and broccoli and apples, all these beautiful green fruits and vegetables, chlorella. And remember, 69% of people don't eat enough green. And finally, let's talk about our yellow gold color, our yellow-orange phytonutrients. In our yellow-orange phytonutrients, the key ones include alpha-carotene, which is vitamin A for cardiovascular health, beta-carotene, which is a super antioxidant, is for cellular protection, immune system protection, asparagine, which is a super anti-inflammation agent, anti-aging, cellular protection. Yellow and orange are incredibly important for anti-aging. And again, 74%. Does this blow your mind, you guys? 75% on average of purple, red, green, and yellow, orange fruits and vegetables. 75% of people, 3 out of 4, are not getting enough. And you see why PhytoPower is so important. It's like an anchor of our daily 3 system. Go to the next slide. So this is our little PhytoPower Appreciation Day today. I hope that you, in this short little presentation, maybe your curiosity has been piqued to find out more and more about why everyone needs the colors of the rainbow that nature has provided for us, why plant life gives life. And PhytoPower is a perfect way to get your yellows and oranges, your reds, your purples, and your greens.
Don't forget to test 2 cool recruiting tools for your MLM business. Join Freedom People Network team. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment. It helps a lot to promote our channel. Thank you. Freedom People Network. My life. My game. My rules.